Hey, what's going on, buddy? Pole force. We've got some force from Dietmar Pohl. Rambo, Last Blood. Last Blood. Hold on. This is not the MK8. No, it's not. It's the MK9. And this is more like the real knife, one of the two knives that was used in the movie, designed for the movie by Dietmar Pohl. Now. So one guy goes, oh, the handle on the one in the movie was darker. Yes, because it got handled a bunch. And this micarta darkens down over time, my friend. And by the way, the one in the movie probably doesn't say Pole Force on it, but it also doesn't say Rambo Last Blood on it like the other one from Hollywood Collectibles. Okay, open it up. So this is what you get. Yeah, see? Magnetic closure there. And this is it. This is fitting into all I can fit into on this camera. Did you see that? One of 1,200. Okay, first production run. Bingo. We got pictures of, I don't know who this guy is. He's messing with Dietmar's knife. Oh, yeah, maybe that is him. And here he is making a knife with no machinery at all, just his bare hands. Is that amazing? That is amazing. And when you get to that age, you can do anything you want. And this is the paperwork that came with it. And so this is nice. Microfiber cloth. Yes, indeed. And you get one of these rubbery patches that are, Velcro, etc. here. So, Pole Force, Last Blood. Okay, if you can figure that out. And so in here also is your certificate of authenticity, all that good stuff. And I guess it's worth pulling out and opening up. See this? It's like 2LTK, my best friend in the world. No, never mind. The 5th of May, 2021. Yeah. And so underneath, so this is what comes in this box. That's what I was saying on my last review. If you get the knife going forward, like from the States, this and that, it comes in this kind of presentation box. Not kind of, but a presentation box like this. Because the one I did for the MK9 was a big, fat, like shoebox looking thing. Because I had bought the MK9 and the Kydex and the leather sheath all together, and for some reason it came packaged that way. This comes packaged like this, plus the leather sheath, and come on out of there, buddy. Ooh, yes. Fresh from the factory. And Dietmar Pohl on this side, Pole Force on this side, and what does it say? Number 392. Oh yeah, that's the first production, right? Hold on. This one was number 61. So, whoops, we went down in production value here for my second one. They're out and about. So take a look at it. 6mm thick blade stock, my friend, and we have an 8-inch blade. Now, not like the 9. The 9, it's got a bigger, longer blade. It's got a 9-inch blade, 15 overall. This has got an 8-inch blade and 14 overall. So this is 1 inch difference. And what did I say? 20 centimeter blade up to here, 25 centimeters overall length. And I'll betcha, we probably got a measuring tape around here somewhere that we can use. How about right here? My measuring tape, it just keeps tripping around the table and hiding from me. Swear to God. Not my fault, obviously. And so 8 inches on the blade, 20 centimeters, and here we go. Not quite 14. Not quite. But we're at like 25 or 35 centimeters and just a tick over that. But now can I find my caliper? Get out of there. 6mm blade stock, and let's push. Yeah, 6mm. And what do we got? 0.23, 0.25 is 1/4 inch. So we're almost all the way there. Let's see how fat it gets out to the fattest part. Well, there's an inch, 0.06, 1.06, and then 27.1 millimeters. Now you can see on the handle the kind of contouring that's going on here. By the way, these go through here. They're D-shaped, and we will take the scales off. And then it comes apart from the backside, just like my MK9. If you saw that video, it unscrews from the backside. These don't move because these go through, okay, and that screws into that. And, well, you'll see. But these are D-shaped, so this is not going to turn. This goes through this full tang blade. And the blade is, they call it on their paperwork, 90 CR18 MOV. And one guy was, what's 90? Well, it's double a 45 CR. No, it's just a different standard, 90 CR18 MOV as opposed to 9 CR18. It's a 9 CR18 MOV blade. And I looked that up, and there was a guy talking about it and stuff, also referring to Civivi using 9CR14 or 9CR18 MOV on a lot of their knives, and how it was a good steel for edge retention. Okay, it's a good steel for toughness. It's a great steel for corrosion resistance, and this is the problem. They were looking at this going, Dietmar was thinking, let's maybe do D2. And then the manufacturer was going, when you do this non-reflective finish, it kind of really opens the grain of this steel. And if it's D2, since it's a semi-stainless, not a full stainless, it would be more likely to get some surface corrosion and things like that on here. So instead of a 12%, like 11.8 to 12.2% chromium is what I've seen them run for D2. But this is 18%. So this is a way more chromium, way more corrosion resistant. In fact, I think they've used this stuff a lot in like kitchen knives and things like that get wet. So then you got this fuller going on in here. So the design is really a classic Bowie looking, but also a tactical kind of Bowie. And they've hardened this thing all the way through. And I'm going to tell you one thing, buddy. That's going to leave a mark. That's going to leave a mark. I don't even want to do that hard on the palm of my hand, but I'll guarantee you that's a no bueno situation for the receiving end of that. But thick, and oh, by the way, this is one piece of steel. Okay, so, well, it doesn't make the knife lighter, does it? No, it doesn't make the knife lighter, but this is not about it being light. This is 1.2 pounds, 552 grams. Okay, I'd put my little scale out here, but then things would be tipping back and forth. So I just weighed it up on my big postal scale and wrote it down. You got this choil thing, so I guess you could cross over, get up here, for that fine work that you do with all your 14-inch tactical Bowie knives. What the hell? So actually, it's kind of strange. We'll go through that here in a bit. It's kind of interesting because my buddy from Sweden, I FaceTime with him, and I showed him both these knives. He likes this one better. I like this one better. I like this sub-hilt crazy fighter look knife here. Now, really, for all practical purposes, he's probably right that this one really, it's a good look. It's a nice classic kind of Bowie look. So, okay, it's lighter. It's an inch shorter, and it's got all the oomph. And this is a black G10, which is also what they used on the movie knife, and that's what he says in his paperwork. And you can pause and read this if you want, pause and read. But 538, what did I get on? I got 552. Isn't that weird? He's saying 538 down here. But Yeah, G10, he was going, that's the same used by the stunt crew, blah, 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 filming. And so this is going to look like the movie knife. And, you know, these knives, as opposed to the movie knives, and in the past, of course, I mean, hey, I like the Rambo knives. I had the Rambo 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I had them all at one time in the 90s, I think. And then, you know, just kind of, they were a movie knife, more of a presentation style. And so they never really made a mid-grade, a user knife. You know what I'm saying? So they were nice to look at, but they didn't feel, you know, real in that sense. And these are interesting because all the other knives, you either got the Hollywood Collectibles or the United Cutlery one, or earlier days, or you got a handmade one. So you got two groups, handmade or the Hollywood. But this, yes, you got handmade, you got Hollywood Collectibles, but now you've got this knife here. Now, there were a run of 300 of them made in Italy by Lion Steel, but those were more than double this. I mean, this is what, rocking 399 euros, but I mean, you'd be into over $1,000 US for the Lion Steel one. So, yikes. And so, yes, this one is hale and hearty. It's well made, and you know, yes, it's made in Taiwan. And one guy was going, $3.99, Taiwan. I go, yeah, hopefully you weren't in line for the Sheath Bowie that sold out in 3 seconds, because that's $3.99, made in Taiwan. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny how people are one way and then they flip and they're the other way. But no, Taiwan is where Spyderco has all their high-end knives made, you know, so many different ones. So, okay, yes, I'm not going to argue with the fact that these are a good quality knife, that kind of thing, and presented well. And this one that I got, this MK8, I got it in the zipper pouch. So check this out. I mean, this big old freaking ass dog. I mean, can I show? God, no. Side to side, end to end. And then the Kydex sheath. And, you know, this is nice. It's good quality. My MK9, of course, I had the green one, which I really like, the green zipper. But it's nice. I mean, so you got the green writing on the black and the black writing on the green. You see what I'm saying? And then my Kydex sheath for this, and can you figure which way this goes? Oh, let's pop the snap here. But check it out. Yes. And he put some material in here, and you can't really see it easily, but you kind of can down here. He put some material in there that, oh, hold on, let me grab my little O-light here. See, so it's quiet going in and out, because one guy was like, well, that's going to kind of rattle and make noise and blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. It's very, very quiet going in and out. So, and of course, this, you can take this off. You can change how you're going to, you got your leg tie here, and it's all adjustable. So that's pretty sturdy. It says, you know, Pohl design here. I mean, it's rounded. I think the intent was to make it non-glare here. And I like the finish on it. I like the overall looks on it. The ergos are fine. For me, they are. Right here, I'm good. Here, this is all neutral going out here. Reverse grip, holy moly. Yeah, it's good. Actually, it is good, but this is going to be painful. So it'll be like that. But yeah, I do like it. This one may, yeah, that's good. That's pretty good, actually. This could have been shortened up a little bit for me, but then again, if you got some big old monster meat hooks, this would be perfect for you. And so, okay, I can work with that. It definitely gives you some purchase on this because, first of all, you got this micarta, and second of all, you got that sub hilt. So that's good. Get over there. We're talking about this other one for now, but Yes, I like it. And, oh, by the way, let's go back to here. Now, you get a leather sheath with this as well. It's a nice setup. And this thing has never been in here. And let me slide this in. We might have to use a little bit of pull force to get it in. Now, the snap going over here. And, yes, there it goes. Probably needs to sit in there and kind of adjust itself in there. But yeah, that's a good look. That's a good look. And who signed the back? You know, so it's nice. Here's for your leg strap. And of course, here's your leg strap over here. If I can ever pull it out. Here we go. Just grab the buckle in. So it is right here. So you get a leather leg strap. Goes with it. There's the buckle. So that looks pretty, I'd say that looks pretty badass, really, to tell you the truth. Let's do one thing. Let's get a piece of paper. Is it sharp? Will the knife be a knife? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's not common, at least in my experience, to get a knife that's an outdoor kind of a big fixed blade that has that much, that's that sharp in that way. Usually they have like a field working edge on them, but they're not quite as sharp as what this feels. But this feels very sharp. So here's kind of the rundown. I'll give you the link and it clicks and it'll take you to, you can go right to pullforce.com, whatever. And then there's a little box down there that says movie knife. You can click on that or you can use the link I'm going to give you and go direct to the movie knife page on Pull Force. But this is what they're talking about, $329 euro. So do the conversion euro to US dollars. And then if you want to add the Kydex sheath, it goes to $349. Okay. And then they have order information that they can give you. I think really they prefer, they'll give you an email address if you're non-German speaking to be able to do that. And you know, here's the stuff on the MK9, by the way. Okay. $359. And then $379 if you want to add the Kydex sheath, etc. Oh, by the way, collector's pouch, you know, that big black zipper pouch. So you can buy that as well. I need to get a t-shirt from him. He's got some of those Last Blood t-shirts I got to get. That'd be way cool to include as well. And then leather sheath if you want to do that because you already ordered it with the Kydex or something like that. So you can get the sheath as a, you know, as an extra instead of like included in the package, etc. So you can do whatever you want there. But it fits nicely in this box. You know, am I going to run all over Hell's Half Acre and go chopping and whatever? No. Could I see myself possibly bringing this along on a excursion like camping or something like that? Maybe. I don't think it'd be my primary user because this is a tactical knife, all right? This is not necessarily a bushcraft knife or, you know, Skinner, stuff like that. But, she'll get after it. I mean, you got enough weight and everything. I mean, on the bad side of it, you got a lot of weight here compared to a lot of knives that you would use as a practical matter in the bush, and they would be under 14 inches and, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, this was made for the movie. We got to get back to that concept. And so to me, this is going to be a collectible, but it's one where I feel like it's more adult oriented, you know, than the kitschy kind of movie knife from Hollywood collectibles. That this is actually more, it's more understated. It's more of a toned down. It's more of a true to the movie type knife. So that's what I like about it. Pull it back out. Come on. Get over here. Now, well, let's just use this right here as the desktop. But let me grab my thing. I got stuff chunking around here all over the place. Okay, so front ways, no. This is D-shaped, this goes through, no go. So, and this is not exactly the nicest, biggest screwdriver bit, but it's enough to break it away. And let's see. So yeah, we got some blue thread locker on there, and it came out. You can see the D-shaped faces forward there, but we'll see it better in a bit. No, I like having these knives. I really do. I think they'll be, you know, they're going to be as collectible to me as some of the high-end ones that I got from Bark River that I really, really like. My Mac V SOG with antique ivory, micarta handles, and some of that, my Wilderness Explorer that I got, I really like that too. And you know, my Bussy Gemini Light Brigade thing. So that and my Carruthers Handmade, this will go with them. I don't have a lot of fixed blade knives, but the ones I get are ones that I really, you know, pick out in particular. Okay, let's see. Let's pull this off. See how that lanyard comes out there? It's got a little cover thing for that right back in here. And so that's a big old slab of G10. I mean, that's rugged stuff. See this little cutaway in here? Well, that's for this right here. This pin that they put through there keeps everything in place nicely. Oh, well, I just dumped my stuff out of here, or one of them. Get the other one out. See, like I said, and D-shaped because, and let's pull this one off. Here's the other side, done the same way, okay? But as you can see, that pin goes all the way, and that's D-shaped right there. And the same way, that's facing forward, that's facing forward. So when you put it back together, you want to do that. Now, yeah, they took that out. I don't know if they did it just for weight relieving or if they thought somebody may get the idea to use this to strap. Like you could use 550 paracord or something like that, and you could weave it through here and kind of give yourself a paracord handle if you wanted to. Or you could lash it to a pole and make a spear out of it if you wanted to. So, you know, I mean, that's an interesting concept. And this is kind of nice. I like having this lanyard on here. It's pretty simply done, but it's handy and it's sturdy. But see that? Yeah, you know, this is nicely finished here. This is nicely finished here too. It's a whole lot of knife. Now, front side again. This is where we start out, and you know, put it down, and then just remember, don't crush your lanyard. You know, get it in that little pocket there. And then these suckers face forward. So that goes like that. Supposedly pushes. There it goes. Dropped. Okay. And then this one, well, maybe, let's lash this one down first. Okay. Put the handle on the other side. Put this on. And give it a turn or two to get this fixed up. Come on, let's get straightened. Probably should have just done that with my fingers to start with. Yeah. Come on. Come on. You know, it doesn't feel like you're straight up and down, but that's because of all this contouring on this handle, the way that thing sits. Okay. Next, throw this in. And that sits going forward too. And then we got to sit you down. And then put this on here. And start it like this. Okay. Yeah, see. Doesn't look even, but it is. It's just the contouring of the handle. We're all down like that. So, It's easy to take the scales off. I'm glad they did that. I mean, I've seen some manufacturers put some epoxy in there and basically you're screwed. Okay, but no, you can take this apart. And since you've got open areas in there, you can use paracord, you can lash things to it, you can create a paracord handle or something else. And, you know, if you really, really wanted to get into there, and let's hope I didn't pinch this, and I think I did, then you could, you could have somebody make some custom handles for it. Okay, here we go. Now I'm pulling my paracord. See what I'm doing? Making sure, I'm free. Because you can pinch that and, you know, better not to. Okay, we're good. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I like it. I like both these knives. They're more adult, more true to the movie. Yes, I like the fact that it says Pohl Force on here. They give you a patch that says Last Blood. I mean, you know, everybody knows this is the Last Blood knife, so both of these are, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, it's something that in reality is truly usable if you wanted to, but it's a whole different level of production that they hadn't done in the past with previous knives, which, too bad. I wish they'd come back and do a mid-grade knife for all of the others. It would be really nice. Better steel, better handle materials, better things like that, like they did here. I think it'd be worth the money. It'd be nice to have that kind of collection. All right, come here. Get both these together. But yeah, check out the link if this is something that you're interested in. I mean, if all you are into is actual, you know, tangible, everyday user knives that are fixed blades in the field and all that kind of stuff, then this is not your deal. This is your deal if you like the Rambo series, you like the Rambo knives, and you think this is way cool that they did this affordable yet upgraded knife and available to the public. Only in a limited number though, so you know, they'll only be available until they run out. And so I'm glad I got mine. I'm good. I'm fine with it. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out. Somewhere around here it says, we love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.